RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best product service and expert advice. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. And Alton Tree Service. With 11 years of experience, there is no tree we can't handle.
Shells hoping for a quick start here at home, of course. Another part of the storyline to this game is Derek Starrett, who's been injured since football season. And he is back, at least in uniform, but Coach Medford telling us time and time again the last couple of weeks that he doesn't really want him to go full bore until the Christmas holiday tournament in Columbia next week.
Well, they maybe originally thought that he'd be back around the Thanksgiving tournament, and I thought that was pretty early considering it was an ankle injury that he had, and tough to overcome that early, but good to get him back out on the court. They're going to need him as they go forward. Yeah, it's not something you want to push because you risk injuring it again. Then you could take a chance of losing him for the rest of the year.
Roxana Shells, starters being announced right now for Marquette. Lavender, Coddington, McMurray, Williams Bay, and Scheider will be the starters. Roxana's starters being announced right now once again, and that will include the two juniors, the two leading scorers for this team, Jordan Briggs, a junior, and Hunter Reiney, a junior. Matt Hartnett playing pretty well these days, getting into double figures now and again, and Coach Briggs talking about him Saturday on Sports Talk 2, saying coming into his own, and he's only a sophomore, but he's 6'5", and he's playing pretty well too down low to complement Hunter Reiney.
Well, somebody needs to, because when you have just the one big man down on the block like that and they just continue to dump the ball into him, it's easy to just throw 2 and 3 bodies on him, but you get Hartnett going, it's a compliment to Reiney, and it could open things up for the big junior, and it's a nice 1-2 punch to have down there. And the way Jordan Briggs is playing out on the in the backcourt, it's a pretty good mix for Roxana right now. And at 7-3, they've started well, but again, probably their biggest test of the year, about ready to tip off.
And they've had a lot of trouble shooting the ball from the field, shooting free throws too, only about 55% or so. So the Shells, despite those shooting woes, try to see if they can make it happen here on their home court. The tip goes out of bounds, and it is Roxana basketball here to start. As we get things underway, Jordan Briggs has it. They swing it out to Chase McPeak.
And Coddington will draw the opening assignment here on Reiney and going man-to-man.
Coddington, a 6'6 junior. Reiney, a 6'8 junior. McPeak has the ball out high. As Roxana takes some time off the clock here, they're patient in their first possession. Hartnett in the corner, though, fires it up and in. Right corner, long two, rattles in for Hartnett.
It's a good-looking shot. Originally, I was thinking maybe not the one you want from one of your front court players to step out that far, but good-looking shot. Stepping away, it is a difficult shot to make, but he was able to drain it.
Now the basketball belongs to Marquette. Dion Lavender has it. He'll drive into the lane, and he'll kick it to the wing. And number 2, that's D.T. McMurray, free throw line. He dribbles it out to Sam Scheider. Scheider to the wing, and now it goes to Mike Williams Bay. Williams Bay outside. Roxana also man-to-man here to start. They've been playing a lot of zone this year, especially 1-3-1. And here's a three from the right side. Lavender, swish.
Well, that'll be troublesome for Roxana. If they can knock some perimeter shots down, it'll open things up for Scheider, Coddington, and some of these guards to get some good penetration inside.
Briggs kicks it out. Roxana basketball. 3-2 score. Here's Briggs for 3 on the right side. Good. He drains a 3 ball.
Nobody's missed anything yet. Roxana 2 for 2, and Marquette 1 for 1 to start, and now they're going to go to the line.
Quickly to the glass. Marquette pushing it after the 3, and Williams Bay is at the line after the Roxana foul. Luke Cherney, number 3, picks up the foul. Cherney a starter with McPeak, Hartnett, Briggs, and Reiney tonight. Free throw missed. 5-3 Shells right now. Another free throw coming with 6:19 to go here in the opening quarter. In the air and good. Behind the basket at the far end. Not many here for the student body. Only about half filled down there. Of course, it is finals week at all the schools, too, this week. Here's Briggs, top of the key. His 3 is short this time. 5-4, 1-point game. Here's a 3 for Lavender left side, and he drains another one left wing. Trey.
That's 2 for him now, and he's feeling it right now, and they've left him open. One on the right side, one on the left side. He knocks them both down. Marquette regains the lead by 2.
5:45 to go. First quarter. Hartnett has it in the corner. Now to Reiney. Gets a touch. Kicks it to McPeak. His 3 is in the air. No good. Out of bounds. Marquette ball leading 7-5.
Surprising it took Roxana almost 2.5 minutes to get Reiney his first touch of the basketball, but that was the case, and wasn't able to do much with it.
Coddington has the ball. He gives it up to Williams Bay, and now stripped away, but Marquette tries to get it back. Still loose. Hartnett has it. Long pass to Briggs. He calls timeout under the basket, but they don't give it to him. Out of bounds, and Marquette the other way.
So each team with a quick turnover, their respective firsts of the night.
5:10 to go. First quarter, a 7-5 ball game. McPeak right now guarding McMurray. Inside Scheider, front of the rim, up and in, around Briggs and in.
That's a good move there. Faked like he was going to go to his left and a quick spin back into the lane. He got by Briggs and Reiney. Little resistance there, and Scheider's on the board.
Briggs, top of the key, has it. Both coaches pacing in front of their benches, Briggs and Medford. Here's Cherney. Out to Briggs again. Marquette, man-to-man defense, and Coach Steve Medford loves the defense. Here's Cherney with it, looking inside, gives to Reiney, high post, down to Hartnett, baseline, no. Rebound, Roxana. Cherney up, no. Reiney with a rebound, it's up and in.
Well, when he gets his hands around the basket there, it's pretty much automatic, and a couple of offensive rebounds. Reiney on the board.
Again, Williams Bay into the lane, forcing the issue again. McPeak with a Roxana foul.
Well, they've got some quickness with their guards, and I'm a little surprised maybe Roxana opening up with a man-to-man, wondering if they can handle Marquette's speed. But we're early, and we'll see how long Mark Briggs decides to go with man-to-man.
9-7, now a 5-second call. McPeak on McMurray, and it's Shells basketball on the turnover.
A little nonchalant there from McMurray, and there wasn't much resistance, but long enough to keep the ball. I mean, he's got to distribute it. You know that there's a 5 count going on there, and just didn't pay too much attention to it, and it's a turnover.
Here's Briggs with the basketball. Giving to Hartnett, back to McPeak at the top. Now Jordan Briggs again. Into the corner, Cherney gets a step, leans in, double team, and blocked away. Marquette ball the other way. Lavender, top of the key with 3:33 to go. First quarter. Scheider with it, driving down to Coddington. Coddington inside, up over Reiney. No. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, he altered the shot for sure, just his presence there.
Briggs inside, glass, and good as he leans in for 2.
Well, he had a seam there and was able to take advantage of it. Got a quick step inside, and Roxana is hanging tough right now. 9-all game. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
McMurray check, hand check there by McPeak, and Chase will pick up another.
Well, he'll have to sit. It's going to be 2 fouls. And
here's Marquette throwing it in.
Choosing not to take him out yet.
McMurray hands the ball off to Williams Bay. Bay driving in, throws it away under the basket, nobody home. Roxana ball.
Well, I think he expected Coddington to cut there inside and take that little lob pass and didn't do it.
Shells ball. They throw it over the timeline. Inside to Reiney. Layup good. And we have a foul on the floor first. No basket. Foul on Marquette.
Probably a good foul there. It's an easy layup for Reiney if Scheider doesn't get a hand in there, but call is made, foul on the ground before the shot.
Jack Miller in for Sam Scheider. So Miller, 6'3" junior, in for Marquette. 9-9 game, Shells ball. Reiney has it. Way out on the wing at the three-point line. Out to Briggs. Now McPeak as they swing it left. 2:35 remaining. First quarter here. Now to the right and quickly to Reiney. Now to Hartnett. Back to Reiney inside. No. His own rebound. It's up and in.
He's going to create some problems here. With Sterrett not in the lineup, he's going to be able to touch the basketball. If they get him down around the basket, he's going to have some good looks. Roxana's reeled off 6 in a row now, and they lead by 2.
Here's Coddington, 3 out at the top, and the 6'6" junior comes out for a tray.
And they're 3 for 3 from three-point range, and that's what makes them dangerous. Their post players can step out and knock down the long-range shot.
1:50 to go in the first quarter. Here's Cherny inside. Glass and good as he rolls it in the lane. Good ball movement here by Roxana. They've only turned it over one time in the first quarter. They've taken care of the basketball against this Marquette team that likes to put pressure and force turnovers themselves. 13-12, home team on top again. Roxana, here's a travel on Miller. Marquette turnover, and it's going to go back to the red and gold of Roxana. Keyshawn Young into the game. Another sophomore for Marquette, another sophomore guard. Here comes Briggs with McPeak, Hartnett, Cherny, and Reiney. Still the starting 5 for Coach Briggs. Here's Hartnett, down to Cherny, out to McPeak. Now they swing it to Jordan Briggs on the wing. Jordan back out to Chase McPeak. 1 minute to go. First quarter here, Shell Country. Briggs will dump it. High post to Reiney. Kicks it out. Hartnett fires. No. Wide open layup, and he missed that. Boy. And their Shells are going to keep it. McPeak has it. And timeout. Roxana with 45 seconds to go. Shells are going to get another chance after the timeout. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
Why choose Lewis & Clark Community College? Well, because your professors will know your name. Lewis & Clark emphasizes individual attention for all students with average class sizes of 13 and overall student-to-teacher ratio of 23-1. You won't just be another face in a lecture hall at Lewis & Clark. Your faculty will be your mentors and will connect you to opportunities in your field. Discover Lewis & Clark. Reach us by phone at 1-800-YES-LC-CC or online at lc.edu/discover. Discover Lewis & Clark.
Back live in Roxana, Shells and Explorers. 45 seconds to go, first quarter. And it is Roxana ball after the timeout. They have the lead over Marquette here, 13-12.
Competitive first quarter so far. Roxana going to try to extend the lead here.
Reiney at the high post where he spent most of the first quarter. Here's McPeak now. Reiney does have a couple of buckets. So does Briggs. Briggs with 5. Reiney with 4. Marquette has 6 from Lavender, 2 threes, and also a 3 from Coddington. Reiney to Hartnett. Now we're down to 22 seconds to go.
They're going to try to hold for a last-second shot here if they can.
Reiney in front of the rim, spinning around, fouled as he went to the right block, and he was fouled by a couple of Explorers that will give it to McMurray.
I thought it might be on Miller, but McMurray will pick up his first.
15 seconds to go. Here's Briggs to Cherny. Now we're down to 10 seconds left. Briggs pounded again, gives to McPeak. He looks at the clock. 5 seconds left, top of the key. Now Briggs has it. Briggs, top of the key, three, and it's off the mark. And the Shells take a 13-12 lead at the end of the first quarter. Back to the huddle they go. Roxana and Marquette. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money, too. From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
6 for 15 from the floor, and Marquette only took 5 shots in the first quarter, but they made 4 of them. But Roxana did a good job of keeping the basketball out of their hands on the offensive end, but they only hold that slim 1-point margin. Marquette 3 for 3 from the three-point line. That's kept them in it in this first quarter.
Miller, baseline shot, no. Hartnett with the rebound, stripped away. Miller again, he missed it again. Now Reiney goes for the rebound, and Marquette will be charged with a foul, and it's going to be Miller.
Going after a couple of offensive rebounds. He got one, second one. Gets tagged with his first foul, and he's going to come out of the game.
McMurray back in. McMurray, Scheider, Young, Lavender, and Coddington in the game. Roxana with their starting 5 still in there. 7:30 to go. Second quarter, still 13-12. Shells with a 1-point lead. Jordan Briggs kicks it to McPeak. Back to Briggs. Now to Reiney. Reiney, a little fadeaway. Rolls off the rim. Out of bounds. Marquette has it the other way.
Well, Marquette will take that any time. It was a pretty short-range shot. But if they can get Reiney falling away from the basket and not anywhere near the rim, they'll go ahead and give those shots up and take their chances that he can either make or miss those, and that time he happened to miss.
7 minutes to go. Here's a steal. Czerny left hand and missed it. May have been blocked by Lavender. Marquette blew the other way. Quickly the other way. Young for 3. It's off the rim. Rebound Coddington. And the foul on the floor is going to go on Chase McPeak. Maybe they're on a little bump, and Coach Mark Briggs on the floor. Can't believe it.
I think he was wanting... I think what he was wanting was goaltending down here at this end on the Czerny play.
There's Coddington from the right baseline up and in with a 2, long 2, and it's 14-13 Marquette.
And that's what Mark Briggs was upset about, that maybe after that ball came off the backboard that there was a touch there and it should have been a goaltending call.
Underneath Reiney, too high for him. He tips it, but it goes to Marquette. Here come the Explorers. Backhanded pass to Scheider. It's up and in from McMurray to Scheider for 2.
Well, you won't see a better pass than that, and unselfish by McMurray. He thought he was going to take the layup there, and just behind the back, perfect feed to Scheider, and he gets the easy finish.
Here's Coddington with a bump and a foul as Reiney went right around him with ease, and Coddington with a foul. Put it on the floor. 6:10 to go, first half.
Think Steve Medford gets a little animated down there?
Stupid foul. I could hear it from here, and Miller's going to come in. That's how stupid it was.
Actually, both coaches.
6 minutes to go till halftime. 16-13. Marquette with a 3-point lead. Here's McPeak. Off the mark from 3. He has 3 fouls, and he misses a 3.
I'm surprised he's in the game. I really am.
Lavender kicks it to Coddington. His 3 is off the back of the rim. Briggs with a rebound. Jordan brings it up the floor. Now to Hartnett. Hartnett driving in. Foul by Coddington again as he went to the glass.
So between waiting for his sub to come in, he picked up 2 fouls and maybe took an ill-advised 3-point shot.
And Hartnett at the free throw line after that second foul. He could make it a closer game. 16-13 right now. Misses the first free throw. Shells with their first free throw of the game. Hartnett will shoot another. 5:33 to go, second quarter. And this one in and out, no good.
You want to beat this team tonight, you got to make the free throws, and that's not a good way to start it.
All 10 games, their free throws have been problems over and over again. Young to Scheider, Marquette ball, still with that three-point lead. Young kicks it to the left corner, driving in on the baseline. Shot no good. One-handed shot by McMurray. Roxana ball. Briggs up quickly. Front court. 5 minutes till halftime. Briggs top of the key. Will fire it up off the dribble. Miss it. Rebound Marquette. They're headed the other way.
Roxana stuck on 13 points here. 3 minutes plus into this second quarter. They still are on 13. That was their first quarter number.
Here's a three right wing, and it's off the back iron. No good. McPeak fights for the rebound and has it. Timeout Roxana. 4:34 to go. Midway through the second quarter. Timeout Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Back live in Shell Country, 4:34 to go, second quarter. Here on the Big Z, moving right along here. Still 10 minutes till 8 o'clock. Louis Korak and Brent Birkland back at Roxana High School Gymnasium. McPeak with the basketball. Shells using a full timeout there. And McPeak to Hartnett in the corner. Marquette leading 16-13. Here's Reiney at the high post looking for Hartnett, but he didn't break to the basket. Marquette ball.
Possessions in this second quarter for Roxana have gotten a little stagnant here and starting to make some mistakes, not getting some of those good-looking shots that they had in the first quarter.
Down low, blocked away by Reiney, but it's a foul as he fouled Jack Miller under the basket.
Nice movement for Marquette there, and a little dish off to Miller, and he's going to draw a couple of free throws.
In the air and good. Miller makes it a 4-point game, 17-13. And this one's good, 2 for 2.
Marquette starts the second quarter on a 6-0 run, and they have their biggest lead of the night.
Reiney free throw line guarded by Miller, gives to McPeak. Hands the ball off to Jordan Briggs in the center circle. Now it goes to Hartnett. Down to the baseline. Cherny to Reiney. Foul there. Some double team help by Williams Bay. But at 5'9", he may not be able to block Reiney at 6'8".
Well, he read it well, and he knew it was coming, but that's just it, trying to get up. That's like trying to climb a tree for him, isn't it?
A foot difference, yes. Reiney free throw. Hunter up and in.
And when you swat at him like that and come down 9.5 out of 10 times, you're going to get called for that foul.
Marquette Scheider sits down. Coddington sitting right now. In the air, in and out, no good by Reiney. 18-14 Marquette. Lavender to Young. NBA three is off the mark. Rebound, loose, and the Explorers will keep it. McMurray runs it down. Now the give on the wing. Driving in on Reiney. Shot up. Wild shot missed. Tipped out by Reiney as he went for the rebound. Marquette ball.
Well, Williams Bay took it right at Reiney, and they're not afraid to go at him in the paint. But Hunter does enough there to alter the shot, but Marquette keeps possession.
Miller up and in as Reiney went for the steal. Miller had an easy layup.
That's a feast or famine play for Reiney. He took a chance. He knew it was coming, but he was late on it, and he just missed the entry feed inside, and from then on, it was an easy layup for Miller.
McPeak holds it high, top of the key, 2:40 till halftime.
No field goals for Roxana here in this second quarter.
20-14, Marquette by 6. Briggs has it. Guarded by Lavender. Out to McPeak again, now to Cherney. Cherney looking inside, outside, and he'll skip it to McPeak on the right. Here's Briggs into the lane. Free throw line. Missed the shot. Tipped around. Briggs has it again. Blocked away. And Marquette will save it. Williams Bay. Long pass to Lavender. Tipped by McPeak. Out of bounds. And it's Roxana ball the other way.
McPeak was able to do just enough there to kind of alter the route of that ball. And Marquette turns it over for the 6th time tonight. Roxana with 3 turnovers.
Scheider comes back in. Right back in off the bench for Keyshawn Young. McPeak out to Hartnett, top of the key. Now to Briggs, down to McPeak. 1:50 till halftime. Here's Reiney to Hartnett, open right wing. Missed the shot. Lavender for Marquette. Briggs with a foul under the basket.
Well, after making his first shot, Hartnett now 0 for his last 4, and he's going to get a lot of those kickouts from Reiney because once he touches the ball, he's going to draw a double team. It's going to leave somebody open. More times than not, it's Hartnett. He's got to start knocking those shots down.
A minute and a half till halftime now. Second quarter ticking away. 20-14, low-scoring game here. Marquette with the lead. Scheider driving around over Reiney. Up and in goes Scheider.
Taking 3 shots, he's knocked all 3 down. That might have been the toughest one there. With Reiney in his face, he still was able to get enough elevation on it and drains it, and it's an 8-point game.
Here's McPeak out to Briggs, top of the key. Now Hartnett from the 3-point line. Lost it, but it's stripped back away, and then a foul called on Matt Hartnett of Roxana.
It's going to be bonus time now. For Marquette, it's going to be Lavender, and he's got 6 points in the game and on 2 shots. A couple of 3-pointers he's knocked down.
Hartnett and McPeak come out, so starters finally leave for the Shells as they bring in Blake Groves and Jordan Brown. But it's Lavender at the line for the Explorers, and it's up and in. 23-14. He could make it a 10-point lead.
It's been an 11-1 quarter so far for Marquette after being down by 1 entering the second quarter.
And he made them both. 2 for 2. Timeout Marquette. We'll be back with the last minute before halftime in just a moment. Marquette by 10 now at Roxana. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
And they're 0 for 9 from the field here in this second quarter.
Briggs to trigger it in to Reiney. Hunter Reiney with the basketball. Down to Brown. Blocked away by Lavender as he went to the glass. Here comes Scheider. Quickly up the floor. Up and in for Scheider.
Well, their defense is fueling their offense now. And, boy, this has turned into a double-digit lead awfully fast.
28-14. And Roxana will throw it away. Briggs with a pass to Groves on the block. Through his hands. Marquette ball.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be enough time here, but they're going to give it a long one.
Half-court shot in the air. It's off the glass, off the rim by McMurray. No good. Marquette with the lead at halftime, 28-14. The basketball, and now we have a jump ball on the wing. The arrow going to the Explorers.
Well, Cherny gets the ball on the right side and just loses his footing, and McMurray's quick enough where he's going to eat that up, and he was able to force the jump possession and a quick turnover.
Williams Bay up the floor. Mike Williams Bay to Lavender. Now Jake Coddington from the corner. Two is up and in for Coddington.
They better get a hand in his face because he's already knocked down 3 shots, and he's had a couple of other ones that he's missed, but the majority of them, they've been uncontested, and he's got 7 points now.
30-14. Ball tipped out of bounds. And Roxana will throw it back in, and the Shells down by 16 now. Early third quarter, 7:08 to go in the third. Roxana still without a field goal since the first quarter. They need something again quickly here in the third. Here's a double team on Reiney. Lost it, had to save it. He saves it to Marquette. Here they come again. Layup is good. Up and in for D.J. McMurray.
Little double pump fake there, and he was able to lay it in again, and transition turnover leads to points. Marquette now opening it up pretty big. 18-point lead now.
McMurray with his first points of the game. Left corner, McPeak to Reiney. Reiney kicks it to Hartnett. Hartnett fouled on his way to the basket. Marquette will pick one up. Lavender with his first. Dion Lavender, a 6'1" sophomore. 6:20 to go. Here's Reiney in the lane. Fires it up. Fouled. Inside the free throw line. He's fouled by Mike Williams Bay.
Oh, that's a bailout foul. No need to foul him there. He's falling away from the basket. Exactly what Steve Medford wanted. And you bail him out and now put him at the line. It's a low percentage shot. And he wasn't real happy with that foul.
Reiney free throw up and in. Hunter now with 6 points in the game. Another free throw and off the rim. Tipped around. He gets his own rebound. Reiney at the front of the rim will lay it in.
Well, that's automatic. Even after the easy miss, nobody's going to out-jump him to get that ball.
Marquette moving up the floor. Roxana tipped it out of bounds. 32-17. Shells with a field goal there finally. Reiney laid it in. Coddington in the corner again. Good. Long two again.
About the same spot he scored from earlier. And again, he hesitated a little bit, probably surprised. He's like, okay, if you guys are going to leave me open, I'm going to knock it down again. Reiney reacted, but it was late.
Hartnett back to McPeak. McPeak keeps it high to Jordan Briggs. Now to Cherney. Luke Cherney. 6'1", hands the ball now to Briggs with 5:35 to go. Third quarter.
So the Reiney points, in essence, ended a 20-1 run for the Explorers.
Briggs to Cherney. Cherney to McPeak. 34-17. Here's Briggs inside. Finger roll, no. Reiney tips it out of bounds. Explorers ball again.
Well, after making 2 out of his first 3, Briggs now has misfired on his last 6 field goal attempts. Roxana going full court.
Shells need to kickstart somehow, some way. Reiney tips the pass out of bounds. Marquette will throw it in. Scheider will trigger it under the Marquette basket. To Coddington. 3 going up left side. Missed it. Rebound Reiney there.
Guess they don't believe he can make it. He's already knocked the 1 3-pointer down and again left wide open.
Timeout Roxana. They'll use a 30 here. Trailing 17 points. It's Marquette doubling up Roxana. 34-17 now as the Explorers up to 9 points from Coddington. 8 still from Scheider. 8 from Lavender. McMurray finally on the board with 2. And we're at 4:58 to go, third quarter, and the Shells still can't get it going on offense as they have 17 points right now. The sophomore with his 3rd foul.
I think he's going to come out of the game.
Deshaun Young, sophomore, into the game for Williams Bay. And McPeak throws it in for Roxana. 4-minute mark, third quarter. 37-19 ball game. The lead is now 18. Here's Reiney on the block. Fires to Hartnett. Up, around the rim. No good. Reiney saves it. Knocks it off of Marquette. Roxana ball.
Good hustle there. First he makes a good pass. And initially Hartnett wasn't ready for the pass. I don't know how he can't be when Reiney's got a double team on him. And then Reiney with good hustle was able to save it. Keep possession for his team.
Cherney will bounce it out to McPeak. Again, the lead 18 now. Hartnett to Briggs. Briggs into the lane. Spinning around. Lavender. Good. And 1. Briggs to the line.
Tough move and tough shot there. Nice little spin move. Chance for a 3-point play. And it's going to be Lavender picking up a foul. His 2nd.
And Briggs at the line for the 3-point play. He fires it up. No good. Missed the free throw. 37-21 now, and a foul in the backcourt on Jordan Briggs, going for the steal.
Took a chance, but probably a foul that maybe you don't want that far away from the basket.
Lavender in the front court. Marquette ball, and their lead is 16 points, third quarter. Coddington guarded by Hartnett. Now Miller has it, top of the key. Free throw line, gives to Young. Now to Coddington, deep in the corner. Air ball from there. McPeak the other way. Roxana ball, 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Briggs with it. The Shells, 21 points. That's it. 3 ball, Jordan Briggs, no good. Marquette with the board. 2 on 4, so they'll hold it up. Lavender with a 3, trailing, and good. Lavender with a tray from the right.
Taking 3 shots. He's knocked them all down, and they've all been 3-pointers. That one with a hand in his face. That's impressive.
And the Shells come back with a bucket. 40-23 our score. Reiney with 2.
That's a good pass from Hartnett. A little alley-oop pass, and Reiney finishes the easy one.
Deep in the corner, Lavender shoots an air ball in the right corner. Still a 17-point lead for the Explorers, though. Shells ball now. Timeout, Roxana. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter. Marquette with a comfortable lead. 40-23. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee. Quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental. The best products, service, and expert advice.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
2-minute mark. 2 minutes left. Third quarter. Third period here, and it's Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland at Roxana High School. Shells trailing by 17. Marquette's lead is 40-23. Shells with a timeout. And Reiney gives to McPeak. Roxana ball. McPeak at the top of the key. Guarded by Lavender. Gives it up to Briggs. Briggs at the top. Skip pass to Chase McPeak again. Now to the corner. Briggs for 3. Rolls around the rim. Nope. Marquette the other way. McMurray. Quick pass to Lavender. Lavender to the rack. Blocked away. Got it back. Missed it as he was too far under the basket. And now a foul on Hartnett in the corner. 1:20 to go. Third quarter. Hartnett with a Roxana foul.
And he knows it. Two big bodies colliding there, and Hartnett getting the better of it, but he's going to get whistled for his second.
Jordan Brown comes in for Luke Cherney. Roxana with a sub. And 1:15 to go as Marquette brings it back to the front court here. Here's Lavender to McMurray. Top of the key. Good. It's a 3 for number 2, McMurray.
Well, it's his turn to shine, and he's got 8 points all coming here in this third quarter. A couple of threes right from that same spot at the top of the key.
Here's McPeak with it. 45 seconds to go. Third quarter. McPeak to Hartnett. Baseline shot. No. Coddington with a rebound. Gives to McMurray. McMurray to Lavender. Back to Coddington. Good. And one. Behind the back again. And Coddington will go for 3.
Boy, they can make it look good. And they did again there. Just two unselfish passes. Once again, one from McMurray, one from Lavender. This time Lavender with a little behind the back. From in tight, Coddington finishes, and it's a 3-point chance here. Hartnett picks up his third.
Free throw good. 46-23. Doubling up Roxana. 30 seconds to go. Third quarter after the 3-point play. And now a whistle and a foul underneath. Reiney got it. Fouled by Miller. With 26 seconds to go. Here's Reiney. Out to Briggs. Shells have it. McPeak with it. Down to the corner. Hartnett now. Hartnett driving in, kicks it to Jordan Brown, now to Reiney in the lane. Reiney, glass, no. Rebound, Coddington. Explorers have it.
They got to push it here if they want to get a shot.
2 seconds left, and they don't know it. Marquette will not get a shot as they didn't know how much time was left. But they still have a huge lead going to the fourth quarter. 46-23 over the Shells at Roxana. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zeiser to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge!
Visit us in St. Peters, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
Louis Korak and Brent Birkland back with you at Roxana High School. 46-23 our score. Marquette a record of 9-0, and they're headed for 10-0 with a 23-point lead as we go to the fourth quarter.
Well, they just extended their lead, and between second and third quarters, they held Roxana to fewer points than they gave up to them in the entire first quarter. 13 for Roxana in the first quarter. They've had 10 since.
Roxana ball to start the fourth quarter. Some fans left at halftime, more fans leaving now after three quarters. Here's McPeak, top of the key. In Shell Country tonight, Roxana losing at home to Marquette as the fourth quarter gets underway. Shell's ball down by 23, and they have 23 points. Reiney throws it into the lane, stolen away. Williams Bay missed it. Rebound Coddington, blocked away, but a foul. Roxana will be charged with a foul. It's Hartnett again.
12 points for Coddington here tonight. He's had a very nice game to complement some of these young guards out here, and he's going to go back to the line for a couple. Hartnett in trouble now of fouling out of this game.
Coddington's first free throw good. Two Explorers in double figures so far, but more to come probably. 2 for 2 for Jake Coddington.
And we still haven't seen Barrett in this game, and I doubt if we do.
He was limping around pretty good here tonight around the court. Here is a reverse layup, no good, and jump ball called. Marquette has it on the arrow.
Little reverse layup attempt there by Brown. Could not go. 25-point lead. After seeing what you saw in the first quarter, you never would have imagined this.
Miller has it inside. Blocked away by Reiney. Reiney the other way to Brown.
He basically defended a 3-on-1 by himself and did it rather well.
McPeak between the circles. Two number 11s battling there. McPeak, scoop, layup, good around Williams Bay.
And at the 6:46 mark, he gets on the board for the first time in this game. They needed some offense from him.
Miller under. Back to McMurray. Thought about a three.
I thought he was going to let it fly.
McMurray has 2 threes. 6 threes for Marquette.
Oh, good dish.
Scheider under to Miller, and a foul is called. Roxana will pick up another foul.
Good distribution there by Scheider in tight space there. Not much room to thread that thing into Miller, but somehow he was able to find him.
Brown with his first foul. Miller's first free throw is good. He's up to 6 points off the bench, or 5. Going for 6 now. It's good. 2 for 2. 50-25 now. Here's McPeak with it. Roxana ball. 6:15 to go in the game. Shells, McPeak. Driving down, dumps to Brown. Brown inside. Missed it, may have been blocked. Hartnett will follow it. Up and in for Hartnett.
Its first points since opening the scoring in this game tonight early in the first quarter.
Coddington breaking the press, and he's on the wing, firing it up and in again.
7 for 10 shooting the basketball tonight. Very effective night for the lanky junior.
Briggs inside and a double team. He lost the ball. Marquette the other way. Scheider throws it away, and Reiney comes back.
Marquette's first turnover of the second half.
Briggs to Reiney. Reiney, little hook shot. No, got his own rebound. Left-handed in.
And we've seen him 4 or 5 times tonight now get in tight, miss the shot. He's able to knock his own rebound down, and he's keeled over. I don't know if he took an elbow to the midsection or not, but he's hurting. He's in some pain here.
5 minutes to go. Coddington fires right wing, in and out. Miller with the rebound, fighting with Briggs, out of bounds. Marquette ball. Blake Groves into the game for Jordan Brown. Roxana subs. Nope, it's Hartnett out of the game. Groves into the game. And now a timeout is called on the floor with 4:54 to go. Timeout. Fourth quarter. All Marquette, 52-29 over Roxana. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
Look around your kitchen. I'll bet you see the name Prairie Farms. Whether it's milk, juice, sour cream, ice cream, yogurt, or dips, Prairie Farms products have become a staple in the homes of many of us. High quality, great value, and reliability. It's what makes Prairie Farms Dairy the choice for your family. Farmer owned. Their values haven't changed for over 70 years. The next time you buy groceries, remember Prairie Farms. Farmer owned, Prairie Farms. Taste the homemade goodness.
52-29 score. Marquette over Roxana here in Shell Country. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back on the Big Z. And Roxana about to fall to 7-4. Marquette will be 10-0 after tonight. Headed to the Christmas holiday tournament down in Columbia, where they are the #1 seed and a big favorite to win that.
I don't think they've ever been a #1 seed down there.
Under 5 minutes to go in the game, and the Explorers have it.
What were they, a 3 last year?
I'm not sure, but I don't see much competition for them next week. Mater Dei tournament has Breeze Mater Dei and Breeze Central as the top 2. Baseline, Miller fires it up. No, rebound, Marquette. Under the basket, Miller fouled as he went to the glass. .423 to go in the game now.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of Triad down at Columbia, but they are the 4th seed. Gibault, the #2.
Miller puts it up and in again.
And what do we know about Sandoval?
They're in Illinois.
That's very bright of you.
Not a thing. Coming all the way down to Columbia.
And they're playing CN, we know that.
2 for 2 for Miller. He's now 6 for 6 at the line. There's a steal. Marquette with 4 minutes to go, leading 54-29. And they have the orange again, and they go 4 corners here.
Haven't seen this tonight.
Lavender to McMurray. .345 to go in the game. Williams Bay to Lavender. Lavender right wing shot off the rim. Miller with the rebound. And he throws it away to Briggs with a steal. To McPeak, Roxana ball.
Might be about time to clean out the bench if I'm Steve Medford.
Reiney has it on the block, fouled as he was spinning toward the basket. Marquette with a foul here. Miller's third. .322 left as McPeak throws it in. And it's into Groves for the Shells. And a foul on Marquette again.
Probably looks like it's going to be Miller again. And nope, it's going to be Williams Bay with his fourth. But it's going to put Groves at the line. Doesn't have a point tonight. He's taken one shot.
In the air, free throw is good. Another one coming. In the air again, this one off the rim. No good. Sandoval and CM Tuesday. Next Tuesday at 3 o'clock. That'll be our next high school basketball game here on the Big Z. McMurray hits a tray here in the fourth quarter. Still shooting threes, 57-30 now. Here's a three for Roxana. Briggs missed it. Rebound Marquette. Foul Hunter Reiney.
He's been quiet as far as the fouls are concerned. That's always one of the things that Roxana is worried about, is keeping him out of foul trouble, and that hasn't been the case tonight, but Marquette's done it in other areas here to win this one.
Dion Lavender's free throw good. He's got a dozen. 3 players in double figures for Marquette. McMurray now 11, Lavender 12, 16 for Coddington. This one's in and out. Reiney with the rebound. 58-30. Here's Reiney underneath. Skip pass and stolen away.
4 bodies surrounded him when he caught the ball.
Lavender layup, no good, but fouled on his way to the glass. And Derek Sterrett going to come into the game for Marquette. In a moment.
He's going to come in and make a cameo appearance.
And Miller comes out, Sterrett in. Lavender's free throw good. I hope he doesn't get hurt.
I was going to say,
I don't know why he's in there.
Do you really want him in there?
2 for 2 for Lavender. He makes it 60-30 now.
I'll say why. It's a 30-point game.
Reiney over Sterrett. Glass and good, and a technical on Reiney as he and Sterrett were going at it nose to nose, and they'll get Reiney. They won't get Sterrett. Sterrett started it. Reiney finished it.
It's a 28-point game. You really didn't need it.
And technical free throws here for McMurray. It's up and in. In the air, good again. 2 for 2. (62-32). Still a 30-point game.
I don't know if we'll see Reiney the rest of this game. Why risk getting him hurt too? Roxana's going to need him down the line.
Lavender out to McMurray with 2:10 to go in the game. Down low to Scheider. Layup. Good. Scheider in double figures with 10. 4 Explorers in double figures now.
Lead is doubled here.
.145 to go as Marquette brings some subs off the bench, and coming out, McMurray, Scheider, Lavender. And a 3 for the Shells. Levi Wallace missed the 3, and Marquette will still be on defense. Still Roxana ball as the Shells go to the bench again.
And Briggs is going to come out. His night will be done.
64-32 our score. Roxana throwing it in. Into the front court we go. Shells ball with just 1:25 remaining now. Jordan Brown out to Levi Wallace. Inside, a whistle and a foul on Marquette.
I think it's going to be Sterrett. No?
And another sub for Roxana. Nathan McCallie, number 10, into the game. Free throw, Roxana, no good.
I hope I say this name right. Foul was on Peterball. Did I say that right?
Sounds good. Sophomore. To the baseline, shot missed. Roxana rebound with under a minute to go now. Shells back it up, trailing by 32 points. Top of the key, Shells throw it around with 33 seconds to go. There's a 3-ball miss. Sterrett with a rebound, and Marquette will have it and likely run out the clock, and we will be finished for the night. Explorers with a big win over the Roxana Shells. 10-0 their record now. 10 seconds to go. Keyshawn Young with the basketball. Marquette will win it 64-32 over Roxana. Back in Shell Country with a postgame in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Low-hanging branches? Loose limbs? Storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-977-1413.
Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back in Shell Country. Big crowd filing out, and all Marquette 64-32 over the Roxana Shells tonight. Marquette at 10-0, 4 players in double figures, and the beat goes on for the Explorers.
Well, this thing changed in the second quarter. I mean, it was a 13-12. It was a competitive first quarter by both teams. Roxana going toe-to-toe with them, but it just drastically changed in the second quarter when it was a 16-1 second quarter, and Marquette turns a 1-point deficit into a 15-point halftime lead, and it was just all gravy from there. I mean, they just turned up the defensive intensity. They knocked shots down from the outside. They had good ball movements, and it was just pretty much a complete game. They spread it out amongst their starters. They all got involved here tonight, and again, the beat goes on, and they move to 10-0, and they're going to be riding high going into Columbia.
And the second half, more of the same. Third quarter, 18-9. Fourth quarter, 18-9. Marquette 10-0. Roxana now 7-4. And the Explorers with a big game from Jake Coddington, 16 points, 14 for Lavender, 13 for McMurray, 10 for Scheider. Miller chipped in with 8. And the Explorers win it again going away. The only player in double figures for the Shells, Hunter Reiney, with 16 points for Roxana. Our Munganast Dalton Toyota player of the game is...
I don't know. You make the call.
Jake Coddington there.
There you go.
I guess we'll go with Jake Coddington, 16 points. Had a 3-point play in the third quarter, a 3-ball in the first quarter. Looks like 7 threes on the night overall for the Explorers from the 3-point line. So they were pretty good there, too. Coddington, our Munganast Dalton Toyota player of the game.
Shot the ball extremely well from start to finish. And for whatever reason, Roxana just, I don't know if they didn't respect his shot or what, but a number of times when he did touch the ball, he's got open looks, and some of those shots that he wound up taking and knocking down, I guess he was just surprised that there was not a hand in his face, so he just kind of calmly took them all, and he kept draining them, and he kept getting passes and kept knocking them down anyway, and he was also scoring off a transition, running with some of those quick guards that Marquette has, and he was kind of the catalyst offensively tonight with his shooting performance. 7 for 11 in the game. Very effective night for the junior.
Again, 4 players in double figures for Marquette. They're now 10-0, and they win at Roxana again, 64-32 over the Shells. Thanks to our engineer, Brian Hennigan, and my partner, Louis Korak. This is Brent Berkland saying so long from Roxana High School.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got Thorpe, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from...